Hey, what's up everybody, it's SNipEz. Welcome to house number 47. Hopefully today we're actually going to have a modern house. It's actually been a while since I've made a modern house. Reason for that is just because I've been waiting to get some of the new materials that we got in Title Update 14. So now that we finally have those materials, I can actually start making these houses again, which I do kind of miss, I will be honest. Okay, so let's go over some of the materials that you might need. You will need a block of quartz, a pillar quartz block. I'm actually not too sure if we're going to use this. I've actually experimented with the house we're making today. It won't be exactly the same way I made it before, but I'll try to make it close. Quartz slab, quartz stairs, oak wood slabs, spruce wood slabs. I'm using speed 2 and then night vision, of course, for when it becomes nighttime. Also, the reason we have these not full blocks is just because to save some room in my inventory, I can just place those on top of each other. Okay, let's get started. First off, we're going to start with our oak wood slab. What we're going to do is we're going to start about maybe back this far, and we're going to lay down 3 in a row going sideways. 1, 2, 3. Then let's stack it up to be a full block next, and let's add 2 more rows, so it should be a 3x3 square, just like this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is now we're going to just add some stairs going up. So basically we're just doing this, nice and simple. Go up a couple more, and we want to end with a full block, so something like this. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so now we have our full block like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our pillar quartz block, and what we're gonna do is stack this up to about right there should be good, and have it come all the way over to here, which looks good again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make our slabs come all the way underneath here, just like this, to fill that up. And now we're going to use our quartz slabs to kind of do something like this. Nice and simple. Whoop. There we go. And then just have it come all the way across and connect like that. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing right here. So, whoop. We're going to stack these up going facing up. And it should be one block in front like this. Let's do the same thing with our slabs again. So if you don't want to use the slabs, you could actually use the stairs if you wanted to. So what you could do is like get rid of these and just put the stairs, because it kind of looks the same. But that's all up to you if you want to do that or not. Okay, so now what we're going to do is our door is going to be here. So I'm just going to put a quartz block here, and then using our door is actually going to be using glass blocks, which I forgot about. What we're going to do is place glass blocks here going 3 up on the other side, and then come across like that. And there we go. Now we have our stairs. One thing I kind of want to do is let's move this up 1 block, and you'll see why here in a second. Because I want to do this. I want to use I guess we could use our pillar and stack this all the way up to here. And then from here on, what it's going to do is, why does that keep going back in my inventory? We're going to have it come all the way up, around, and then back down. Just like that. Nice and simple so far, like I said. Now what we're going to do is using our spruce wood slabs. Stop going back in my inventory. We're going to make a pillar here, the same height as these over here. And we're going to be doing the exact same thing. So what I mean by that is, you can use your slabs or stairs, doesn't really matter what you use. And we're just going to make our pillars like this. And continue with our pattern. I need to take some more speed. And there we go. Alright, so then finish it off with this one up here. Just like that. So if you don't like the way this looks, just having all these showing, one thing you can actually do is something like this, to where they're kind of diagonal from each other. Kind of something like this. Nice and simple. Gives it a lot of look. Yeah, so you just have like the small windows there, which is the point. And so now when we walk up, now we have our stairs right here. This is our stairway going down. Let's make our... stop going in my inventory. I had to move everything down one, so it stops doing that. Because it's kind of getting annoying. So probably a bug fix in Title Update 15 when that comes out. So using our quart blocks, what we're going to do is stack it up all the way to about here. And now we're going to make our garage. So the garage will be about 4 tall, I believe. Then using our spruce wood blocks, we're going to lay down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to make these into blocks. And what we're going to do is just stack it up 3 tall, as so. And then one thing you can do is using your stairs. You can do this 2 different ways. You can do it something like this, then block, and then 2 more stairs, and then finish it off with this. Then put slabs up on top, as so. This gives it a little bit more look. So now we have our garage area complete. I'm actually going to take out some spruce wood blocks to make things go by a little bit faster. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use our spruce wood blocks here. And what we're going to do is come diagonal from this quartz block here. And we're going to stack it up all the way up to here. And we're going to have it come out 1 more block. And then we're going to make it 2 wide, just like this. And let's finish it off with this one in here. And then behind it, we're going to put our quartz blocks. So when we get to the interior, it will be a little bit nicer looking. And then just have this come across the doorway. Alright, so now we have that. Now, what we're going to do is, this is basically just like a dividing pillar. It's just there more for looks. You could even make it 1 thick if you wanted to. Which actually, let's see how that looks. I actually do like that a little bit better because then it doesn't cover up this window here. So what we're going to do is now using our quartz stairs, we're going to lay down, we added this pillar first. What we're going to do is lay down 1, 2, 3 blocks of quartz stairs, and we're going to stack these all the way up to the top here. And then when you get to the top here, what you're going to do is put a quartz block, and have it come all the way back down. And so at the end, you should have something just like this, nice and simple, not too complicated. And one thing I kind of want to do is make this here shorter, and you'll see why here in a second. That looks good. Yep, I like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's add 1 more pillar here on the side, and now we're gonna turn this to go all the way 1 block in front of this wall here. And we're just going to stack this wall up all the way. This will be a solid wall for now. We are going to add some design to it, but just for now, we're going to leave it the way it is. Just like that. So the reason we added this here is now we're going to come on the other side and do the exact same thing over here. Just like this. And then using your slabs, do the exact same thing that you did over there. Take some more speed. Alright. And then just have it come all the way across. Just like that. And then what this will be is like, you can either make it like a garden, a pool area. Doesn't really matter what you want to do with it. Then let's see. What do we want to do now? What we could do now is add a window here. So there's a couple of different things that we could do. So first off, when we come into the door, this will be a 2-story house. Our first floor will end. Alright, so everything's perfect there. So what we're going to do is maybe, let's see, how do we want to do this? Do something like this. We can either add a small window here. Boom, and then finish it off with this up top. And put that there. How's that look? Let's see. Let's maybe make it 1 bigger. Like that, and then maybe 1 longer. Would look a little bit better. So that there. And then need to make this an upside down one here. That's too big, I feel like. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to compromise here. It won't be perfectly even, but it will work. So what we're going to do is using a full block, we're going to stack this up to about there. Then we're going to add 3 slabs here. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have another pillar here. Now what we're going to do is just make our window just like this. And then everything behind it you can get rid of, because this will basically be a window here. So there we go. Let's take some night vision real quick. Hey, now you guys can see again. Okay, so what we want to do now is, how much time are we at? We're at 10:22, so not too far in it yet. Let's make a door about right here. Will be good. And then let's add a small window here, just so some light comes into the house. And now we're going to turn this, and we're going to have it come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 8. That looks pretty good. And let's stack this all the way up to our top wall, so it should be perfectly even with it. About to there looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these corner blocks here, and we're going to replace these with slabs. So it should look just like this when it's done. And we're going to turn this one and just have it come back and be even with here for now. We'll change that up here in a little bit. And so to stack this up, same as the other wall. And there we go. Same thing with the corner blocks here. And we want to make sure you leave this last block here. That one's kind of important, so it becomes even at the top like that. There we go. What that does, it just adds a little bit more look and architecture to the building itself. And a couple things we could do is, using our block of pillar of quartz, we can do something like this. What I'm doing is just making something nice and simple that will give the house a decent amount of look. It's not a huge improvement, but it's a small improvement. We can do something like this. Act this up. 1, 2, 3. Another pillar here. Pillar there. And boom. And what we're doing here is we're going to take some grass out. And the grass is here. I'm still trying to get a little bit used to the new inventory system, because some things have changed. And we can do something just like this. And what this does, it just adds a little more look. One thing that might make it look a little bit better is, let's get rid of the quartz pillars here. And we're going to replace those with the quartz blocks here. Those ones can stay. We're going to get rid of these stairs here. There we go. So it should look just like this. And then you could make it even like this if you wanted to. So the grass is even with the top block. So what we're going to do real quick is take out, what do we want to use? Let's use ferns. We can just place these here. Maybe even tall grass would look a little bit better. Doesn't really matter what you do with this area. It's all really up to you on what you want to do. So there we go. Just adds a little bit more look to the outside of the house. And then let's add another small window, basically like right above it, about right there. Take back out our slabs, and then just put these down here. There we go. Now we have another small window. It just does a lot to the house, adding those small windows, just because it does allow some light to come into the house. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Over here, what we're going to do is take back out our spruce wood planks, and we're going to continue this wall. Let's actually, before we do that, we're going to come diagonal with our spruce wood blocks, and we're going to come out 2, and we're just going to stack this all the way up, as so. And maybe stack it up 1 block above. Same with this one over here. Stack it up 1 block above the actual top. So we're looking pretty good there. Let's see. So we're looking pretty good so far. We're at 14 minutes. Let's do a couple more things. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this even here. And the question is, do we want to make this too wide? I think we should. And what we're going to do, just make it into a perfect square here. Alright, so that actually seems like a pretty good spot to stop. We're already at 15 minutes. So, thank you for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are liking this house. it feels really good to actually get back to making modern houses. And I think this will be a good one to start off with. So thank you for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I do make house videos every Wednesday and Friday, and I've actually been starting to do mini games on the PC. So if you follow me on Twitter, you can actually get into those lobbies because I'll let you know when we actually start playing. So if you want to be in a YouTube video, that's probably the best way to do it. So thank you guys for watching again, and please rate and subscribe, and I'll talk to all you guys later. Hey guys, welcome back to another MCB question of the video, and this question was asked by the Arctic Creeper. And this question was, at Minecraft Build 92, do you have a favorite genre of house? Example, modern, rustic. I'll probably have to say my favorite type of house is probably modern. I don't know why, but I've always been more attracted to the modern look of things. Probably just because it's a cleaner look. Not that there's not a lot of other things you can do with other types of houses, but for some reason, I just love the feel of modern houses for some reason. I've always been attracted to it. But also, it depends on the map. On my city, I'm not going for too modern, but I don't want to go too old, if that makes sense. So hopefully that answered your question, Arctic Creeper. If you want to ask me a question on my Twitter, there's a text on your screen now, and it shows you my Twitter. Ask me a question, and I'll try to get to it as soon as I can. So again, thank you for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe, and I look forward to answering your questions.